He was secretary for his
I guess it
father.
would have been in
And
Alabama, because that's where she was from.
He was teasing her, and she turned a bookcase over on him. She pushed a bookcase
On
and
purpose?
yeah, he was scuffling, just playing. Then he married her.
Well, I don't know why they got married in Washington, unless it sounded like that maybe they were both
She
doing
was in the
service or something.
yeah. What did you call it? It was something like the Waves or the.
Okay.
But it was the first. I forget what it was called, but it was the first women's organization that she was.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know
that's what it was.
but That's they said Fannie Lou. That was one of the first things I heard about her was she turned a bookcase over on.
Well, that's
And he
romantic.
married her. She was. He was teasing her, I guess.
That's great.
Getting out of his way, she turned that bookcase over. It maybe wasn't a big one, I don't know, but.
Do you think you would like that prop pillow? You know that green prop pillow that's sitting down in the basement? Cause she was holding her head back on that bed, and I said she could use that prop pillow. She says she'd like to have it.
Well, put it in your car and don't tell Ruth it didn't go.
Well, I'll just tell her that you want it.
Yeah, okay, however you do it, because that was special for me. I bought that thing and I can use it.
Okay.
See here, like right now, see?
I know, cause I think that's not good for you, and you have back trouble, so I think it might.
Yeah,
be
well, you get it and put it in your
Okay.
car, and I'll get it one of these days.
We'll do it.
Oh, I'm so glad y'all are here.
Well,
And
I
they
guess we'll head on up to the cabin, and then we'll pick you up in the morning for Thanksgiving.
Okay, what time you think?
I think we'll get over here around 10ish.
Around when?
10.
10, okay.
Ruth would like for you to get up to the Park Vista about 11 or 11:30, I think. So we'll.
Well, this
Because we
is,
got to get you dressed, and then we'll take you on up
you
there.
know, it's wonderful to look forward to, but it's sad for me to think that it's over. But what else? Life is short, you know. Everybody has to
Mm-hmm.
do their
I know.
thing and then live their life, and then it's over. But I've had a wonderful life, a wonderful family, wonderful children, a wonderful husband, and I just couldn't have asked for anything any better.
Well, you
And-
got it
And
made.
mother-in-law, Miss Lewis, and I were the best of friends, and used to, after I got in the family, I guess we first, anyway, we lived on the farm,
Yeah.
me and Fred, and Miss Lewis and I we were just good friends.
Right.
She had the first station wagon in Knoxville, but that was after, they moved to the farm after that, but she had the first wooden station wagon in Knoxville, but then when I got to know them, she had bought the farm. They thought the war was coming on,
Mhm.
and it did, and they could go be starving to death because of who was it that caused all that? I forgot who it was, but caused the war. But anyway, they bought that farm down at Cedar Bluff, and then when I was friends with Margaret, Fred's sister, and then he came in on furlough from Victorville, California, from the Air Force one Christmas.
From the Army. He was in the Army.
He was in the Air Force.
Who, Daddy? He was in the
Yeah.
Army.
He's in the Air Force.
Well, you ought to know, but I always thought it was the Army.
No, he was in the Air Force. And,
Okay, well maybe you
Victorville,
might know.
California. Yeah, but anyway, he was in on furlough, and he met me, and,
Did he fly in planes?
and I wrote,
Did he fly in planes?
no, his vision was not,
Okay, well you ought to know then. I always thought he was in the Army, so
no,
I
he was in the Air Force.
okay.
And, was limited service because
Of
of his vision.
finger and his finger.
Maybe
Well,
his bad hand, I don't know.
oh, well that was sad because I think he wanted to do more, but
Yeah, especially, it was sad because he was a pianist and he couldn't play.
he could play the piano
learned
well
that.
with
I mean,
just
he
9
did in
fingers.
spite of it, but to lose those fingers, and he was working one summertime at Alcoa, the aluminum company of America, and he got a summertime job working at Alcoa.
Yeah.
And they rolled those big sheets of aluminum out,
Yeah.
and he got his hand under one of those rollers, and they just mashed his hand. They said, Dr. Cardwell was the family doctor, and they brought him into the emergency, and Dr. Cardwell, they were gonna take Daddy's hand off because it was so damaged, and
Yeah.
Dr. Cardwell said, you're not gonna take that boy's hands off. And so he lost 2 fingers.
Oh golly, they were gonna take his whole hand off?
Yeah, but they were gonna take his whole hand off,
Oh.
and Dr. Cardwell saved the day.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that was the story.
Whew.
Said, you're not gonna take that boy's hand off.
Oh my goodness, that would have been horrible.
A close call, wasn't it?
Well, it was.
Yeah. But that's how it was, but he didn't let that bother him. Somebody said one time, cause he played the piano anyway, and he wasn't ashamed, and wasn't trying to hide the damaged hand. And one of my friends, I can't remember who it was, said he's not a bit reluctant to, try to hide his hand or anything. He was playing cards or anything. He just shuffle them up. But that was a real. I didn't know him when that happened.
Well, I guess we'll head on to the cabin so everybody can get some rest. And
Well, I sure am enjoying this.
how are you?
Oh yes.
Well, it is good just to come and
It is.
spend time with
I
you.
know
Or
it.
I don't know, I just miss it because this has always just been home to me. And
Yeah. Well, it's sad, and it's going to be kind of bad because you feel like you don't have a place to come to.
I know I don't want to be.
But don't think about it, because everything comes to an end.
That's right.
And it's just, look, it's come to an end for me. Look how I'm winding down now. It's not too exciting, but I'm healthy, and I can get out here and talk to all these other little shaky women. And,
Aww.
it's not so.
Well.
Yeah, but I guess it's not easy.
It's
Growing
not.
old is not easy.
No.
But I've had a wonderful life, a wonderful family, a wonderful husband, wonderful children, and I couldn't ask for anything more. So,
Aww.
and I'm still healthy.
I know it. Look at you. And we're going to make sure you get even healthier tomorrow with all that good food for Thanksgiving.
I don't think, of course they wouldn't allow me to drive now, because how old am I, 80?
90.
90, and I'd be in trouble, I guess, but anyway, I've kind of asked myself, if you could drive and you could know how to start the car and all that, could you get from here to yonder? And I don't believe I could. Cause when
No,
we do
you
these-
don't need to be driving.
But the little bus that, they have a little bus here that takes us places, and, anyway, I don't think I could, if I knew how to do the gears, and I don't think I could. I don't think I could get from here to there.
Yeah.
So, but
Well,
boy,
but you have, they take you all on trips here.
yeah, they do.
And Ruth said she takes you to the doctor when you need to go and all
She
that.
does, and I used to just drive anywhere.
I know it.
From here to the beach, from here to Baton Rouge, from
I know.
Baton Rouge to New Orleans, and we lived in Baton Rouge, and when Sadie came to clean my house and take care of Bill,
Yeah.
one day a week, my car was ready to go to New Orleans.
Isn't that great?